This is Jamie Jensen coming to you from the St. Paul suburb of Little Canada, Minnesota during the Little Canada Ice Fishing Contest. And on behalf of Mike and Melissa, welcome to Outdoors with the Morgans.
So welcome back everyone, Mike here. A lot of people have been asking when I'm going to start stacking this big pile of firewood here behind me. The answer to that question is I'm not going to do that. This is kind of my bulk pile of firewood, and what I did, I reached out to some of our regular customers and we agreed I'm going to be delivering this like late spring, first thing in the summer. And what I'll do, I'll just load it up with the firewood bucket on the tractor, dump it in the dump trailer, that equals 1 full cord, and deliver it so I won't have to touch it again. And we have all this firewood here that's ready to go for the 2020-2021 winter in the IBC totes. And by the way, they hold a little over 1/3 of a cord. What I do with these ones, neighbors that are real close by, like I have several next door neighbors at 100 yards down the road, I just pick them up with the forks in the tractor, carry them over, and they're good to go. And I have a few people that will stop by. One guy with a trailer, I'll load 2 totes on him. He'll bring them back when they're empty. It works out pretty good. But anyway, that's not what today's video is about. I'm going to get back to work on the woodshed here. I mentioned before this will be used for some firewood, also, you know, some tractor attachments and things like that. It'll start coming together here real quick. Right now I need some more 2x4s for nailers, so I'm going to run and get them right now.
So just watched your video of when I brought Ty down and the drying shed.
Yeah.
And you had mentioned in there about the 2x4, or the, what are they?
2x4s.
Oh, they are 2x4s? I confused that with the bigger ones. But about cutting the ends off. Yeah. Because that was cut with the chainsaw. I thought that was interesting. It made me think of the story about the lady that taught her daughter how to make a roast. And she said you get the roast, you cut each end off, put it in the pan, put it in the oven, blah, blah, blah. So she said to her mother, well, why do we cut the ends off the roast? And she said, I don't know, that's what my mom showed me. She said, call your grandma. So she called grandma, and grandma said, oh, well, I had to cut the ends off because I only had a pan that's so big. So the moral of the story is, you don't always have to do things the way you were taught. Everything, you know, a lot of you see things differently, and that's okay.
Yeah, isn't that something? You're right, though, and we all do kind of the same things, but everyone does things a little bit different, and then others can't understand how you could possibly
so you can cut the ends off the roast because she didn't have a bigger pan. And then when you teach it to your daughter, you say, you know what, we have to figure that out. So whatever works for you, you know, so when you cut the ends off, it's...
Yeah, just experiment and find out what works best for you.
Yeah, kind of like the screws and the nails.
Yeah.
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 That
nails do have more shear strength, but I like using the screws to pull them tight.
Right.
And then I'll run around there with the nailer, put some nails in it. That thing's not going anywhere.
Well, I just want the subscribers to know that are like commenting and saying, Mike, I just can't figure out why you're doing that. Guess what? I'm with you.
She's been trying to figure me out forever.
I've been trying to figure them out for 30-some years now. So I think I might get there first. Or die. Die trying.
Alright, I'm going to take another slab off of this. Oh, one more thing. Somebody commented the other day they have never seen such a neat looking pile of slabs. And the reason that is because last time it was getting away from me. And I mean, they were tangled up like you dumped them out of a helicopter or something. They're all over the place. So try to keep them a little nicer and neat. And then, you know, we can even band them or whatever. I might use some of them. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. The hardwood stuff we'll use for firewood, but this red pine, I'm not sure what I'll use those for. Maybe just like campfire wood or something. We'll see. So I got one more cut to square this one up. Melissa's going to go up and watch our grandson, but a few more minutes I'll be cranking out some 2x4s. I'll get plenty of what I need out of that one log right there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then you're going to go ahead and do that today?
Yeah, I'll put the rest of those up, and then I may saw one of the beams for across the front.
Okay.
They up at the house?
No.
All right, I should be up around lunchtime.
Okay. Starting to warm up, so we can bring you some water.
All right. And bring Ty down in a little while.
Yeah, we will.
All right, now that I have it squared up, I want to figure out what I want to get out of this cant here. I know I need some 2x4s, but I want to show you something here before I go on, just how accurate this mill is. What I have here now is a cant that is exactly 9 3/8 inches high. We'll go to the other end and measure that. Look how quick, I don't know if you can see this, how quick these red pines grow early on and how much they slow down here towards the end. Here we are at this end, 9 3/8 exactly. All right, I have 10 2x4s that I got out of that one log, plus one 1x8 that I will use for a siding board. And I probably mentioned it before, but when I say a 2x4, I'm sawing mine at 1.5 inches thick like a store-bought, but a full 4 inches wide, not 3.5. Go right here. I got this.
Is there a marker right
no,
here?
No, make one. Push it in tight.
Yep.
So we were just talking there a minute ago. This is an anniversary of the blizzard of '93. We had like
70 degrees up.
Yeah, it's 70 degrees now. We had like 28 inches of snow or something, and I mean it was cold. Remember?
Do you know where we were?
Yeah, we were at that cabin up
Yeah.
at the lake. Yeah, we were at a cabin up at the lake, and oh, it was a whole thing. But
Well, our friends, remember Ann? I don't know, Ann, if you're watching, this is going to be hilarious. The Bonneville, they couldn't get it up the other, like going down, couldn't get up the other hill.
yeah,
And they just,
ended up catching fire too. Remember that?
right,
It
that's what
burned
I was
up.
going to say. When they finally got her home, and when she pulled in a driveway, her car got on fire.
Yeah, that was something. A blizzard of '93.
Wow. Yep. So it has to be 26 years.
Is that right?
Or 27, right? Levi just turned 26, right?
Yeah.
That's 27 years. Oh. So I'm going to head up to the house. I'm sure Hunter is up there waiting for me.
All right, thanks for your help. I'm going to put those last two 2x4s up and then cut these ones across the top here where the beam will go across the top.
Okay. I want to tell John thanks for the Sharpies. He sent us a
Oh, yeah.
supply of Sharpies, and you know, we need them. We use them and we appreciate it. So,
All right, I'll see you in a bit.
all right.
So I got all the nailers on. Next up will be, I'm going to cut those posts off in the back, right above the 2x10. And then here in the front, I'll string a line as high as I can, cut those posts off level. You know, it's going to have like a shed roof on it. And at that point, I'll need to cut a beam, 2 beams on the sawmill. I'm going to make them as 3.5 inches wide, maybe like 6 or 7 inches tall, maybe even 8 inches. We'll just see how it works out, depending on the log that I have. And then I'll be able to start putting the rafters on and siding. But anyway, that's it for today's video. Like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.
Hey everybody, Big John here again. Hope you all enjoyed that episode of Outdoors with the Morgans. This is where I spend my nights. So remember to click the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and share it with your friends. See you on the next one. Have a day.